Hello dear listener, TW here. Join me as I traverse 100 years of horror cinema, one flick at a time. This earliest of Agatha Christie adaptations sees Anne Harding and Basil Rathbone pitted against each other. Initially, Harding as Carol Howard falls out with her fiancé after becoming suddenly rich. His machismo gets in the way, so she follows her own path. Rathbone as Gerald Lovell is there to pick up the pieces, and the two are soon married in 1937's Love from a Stranger, aka A Night of Terror. The film effectively becomes a horrific ball of tension as the audience can see the master manipulator convince the innocent Harding, isolate her and control her. It is a tale that sadly holds up well and is an early example, but by no means the first, of Hollywood portraying abusive relationships and exhibiting coercive control. What makes it hard to watch are the performances, meaning they are so effective that the tension ratchets up so well that the audience will be at the edge of their seat, hoping desperately that Rathbone's debonair antagonist gets his comeuppance. Rathbone layers on the charm as he piles on the lies, PTSD from a violent childhood and the war, which are likely all false. His weak heart is true, though, and it is Harding's wits and this one truth that give her a chance of survival. Will her intelligence beat his fragile ego? He is no fool. The writing also matches the player's skills. Can you imagine a man risking his life on the silence of a woman? Rathbone ponders as he manipulates and threatens. The pace is sound for a film of the 30s. It is pitch perfect. For today it moves along well enough, perhaps a few minutes shade of where it needs to land for a modern audience. Thrillers like this were rare, and those delivered with such fervour and powerful actors rarer still. What was more common at the time were crime thrillers. Mob kind of conceits, supernatural pictures were out, but would return in the war years 4 years hence. Tension in Europe drove everything in Hollywood. Producers and directors either avoided the topic of war or were outright isolationists and anti-war in their rhetoric. There was also another recession at this time, so having a main character winning a fortune would have rung home to audiences, while the film would have been modest to produce when belts were tight. Not a perfect film by any means, but it showcases decent photography and staging. The use of classical music builds up said tension also. Rathbone's skills, soon to be eternally linked with Sir Conan Doyle's master sleuth Sherlock Holmes, gives the film enough punch to make it worth a look. While not an all-time classic, fans of all-too-real thrillers and player-driven drama should dive in head first. Enjoy.